today I'm going to show you how to create this color-changing Wiggenweld Potion. The things we will need to create our Wiggenweld Potion is 1 glass bottle, and I'm using one that has a stopper. It's kind of a mini decanter style bottle, and I thought this was a really great shape for it to have good swirling and things like that, since the Wiggenweld Potion is used to replenish stamina, increase energy, and to heal injuries. Then we are going to use some rubbing alcohol, but you could also use distilled water and glycerin, or a drinkable substance like a juice, water, beverage, anything like that. We are going to use some black cording. We are also going to use this Magenta Color Shift Mica Powder, and this is part of an 18 bottle collection that I picked up on Amazon, so I'll put a link for this in the description down below. But this has a lot of really great colors, so we'll probably use a lot of these different colors in here in future potions. There's things like other purples, some really pretty teals and blues and reds and all kinds of colors, so we will probably use this in a bunch of videos in the future, and this is one of the colors that you receive in that box. Then we're going to use some green food coloring. We will need scissors as well as a hot glue gun. And finally, our label printed on sticker paper, and the link for this is in the description down below. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do for this bottle is we're actually going to do a macrame style net design on the outside of this bottle. So we're going to do that first before we fill it with any liquid. Take a small section of this cording and we are going to lay that out. Then we're going to take our cording and we are going to measure a couple strands that are 3 times the length of the bottle to make sure we have enough cording, and we will trim those. And then I'm going to cut 3 of these because we will have 3 segments that come off of the bottle. Okay, so now that we have our 3 sections cut here, we're going to take our first section and we are going to find the middle. So we'll do that by putting the 2 ends together and then coming up to the middle. We are now going to take that and loop it over our main cording and then pull the ends through and tighten that up. And we're going to do that with the other 2 cords. Okay, now that I have all 3 of my cordings on my main cord, we're going to go ahead and tie this around the neck of the bottle. So now that this is on here, we're going to try to space these evenly on the cord. The first thing we're going to do then is take the 2 inner cords of the different knots, and we are going to create a knot between them. And you want to make sure you get it as even as possible between those 2 knots. And you can adjust it as you go if you need to. And then we're going to do the same thing with the next cords. Once the first layer is done, we're going to do the same thing to the next layer. So we're just going to do a couple layers of this, and then I'll show you how we're going to finish this off. I just wanted to give this a different look than some of our other bottles, and I feel like it's a look that if you wanted to, it would be very easy to add a loop to be able to hang this off of a cosplay costume. Okay, once we have our first couple knots here, I'm actually going to glue the top of our cording in place because I want to make sure it's not going to shift on us while we wrap the rest of the bottle and finish it off. Okay, so now that I have that in place, I'm now going to add some cording above this that's going to help hide the little stopper. We don't want to see that. It's just part of the design detail that I want to cover up. And I'm going to cover that up the same way we've wrapped several of our other bottles in the past. So now we have our top wrapped up to cover up our stopper. And now we can start to focus on how we're going to finish the rest of this off. The next thing we're going to do is take all of our cords and we're actually going to glue them to the bottom of the bottle so that they don't move. So to do that, we're going to lay this down. And if everything looks like it's in place where you want, then we can trim up the excess of our cords. To make sure everything stays in place, I'm just going to hit this with a little bit more glue to make sure everything stays put. And once everything's glued into place, there you have it, our netted little detail on our bottle. Now that all of our cording is on, we can go ahead and fill this up and make our potion. So in the video games, the Wiggenweld Potion is shown in several different colors and variations. In some games it's green, in some games it's purple, in some games it's kind of a pinky magenta-y color. So we are going to make a color changing potion that is going to go from green to purple. And I think this would be a great thing to have for a cosplay costume. If you wanted to make this, like I said, a drinkable potion, all you'd have to do is use any type of beverage you'd like and then add a little bit of luster dust. It is edible luster dust. Wilton makes some. There's a couple other knockoff brands out there as well. I will put a card up above that will show you how I made Felix Felici's drinkable potion, and that'll give you an idea of what you can do to make your potion still look swirly and beautiful, but be something that you can drink. But for this one, we're going to go ahead and make the prop version. So we're going to fill this up with our alcohol. So I didn't want to fill this all the way to the top. I want to make sure there's enough room for our potion to mix really easily. And now we're going to add a couple drops of our green food coloring. And now we're going to add some of our mica powder. And again, I am using the magenta color from that 18-piece set. And I will put the stopper back on, and we're going to see if this is enough mica powder to get the result we're looking for. And right now we're getting a little bit more blue than we are purple, so I'm going to add just a little bit more of the mica powder. Okay, there we go. So now we have this really great green to purple effect that has this really beautiful blue shimmer. And I thought this was a really great way to combine both of the colors that are seen in the games of the Wiggenweld Potion. In some it's green, in some it's purple, some it's like a magenta pink color. So I just thought, you know what, we're going to go ahead and do both. So I love how this turned out. Now, what's nice about this is when the mica powder all settles, which usually takes about a half hour or so, this will be completely green again, just like it was when we first put the food coloring in. And then all we have to do to make it purple is shake it up, which I think is just beautiful. To finish our potion off, we're going to add our label that, again, I printed on sticker paper and went around the outside edge with a matching marker. And we are going to stick it on. And now we have this really great design with our little macrame net around our bottle and our vintage-inspired little label here, and this beautiful potion that is going to go from this purpley blue color to a green color once it all settles. So I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for about a half hour so that it settles, so that you can see the color shift from the green to the purpley blue. So this has sat for about a half hour, and as you can see, we are back to our green potion. It will clear out a little bit more the longer that it sits, but for the moment, it's at the green stage. And once we shake it back up, we have our beautiful purple with blue shimmer color-changing Wiggenweld Potion. So there you have it, our Wiggenweld Potion that heals injuries, increases energy, and replenishes stamina. This is the antidote to most sleeping draughts, as well as Draught of Living Death, and is surely something that Madame Pomfrey would have had in her apothecary. This will be a great addition to our potion prop collection we've been making along the way, so if you guys like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys later. Thanks so much.